Crowley off his step, hooks it down towards half forward. Ballantyne sandwiched between a couple of defenders. A small ally in front sends it forward. That was Walters, who butters up again, paddling it inside the 50. Hooker did well. What a piece of it. And again, and the ball goes out of bounds as we go down to Richard.
Well, before the game, we had the access to the Fremantle midfield meeting during the week. They said they must restrict the ability of Joe Watson to kick the ball. Well, they've certainly done that. Only 4 handballs in the first quarter. 1 contested possession. He's had Crowley and the board tag teaming off him. He needs help from his teammates. Heath Hocking did try and chop him out a little bit towards the end of that first quarter.
Good on you, Richo. Hibbert's got the footy in his hands, and Dustin Fletcher, probably the only bomber who could have honoured that kick. It was dangerously drifting over his head. Connor there, Clancy Pearce as well, and the ball over the line.
But that was smart play then by Hibbert, because he actually came back to the vacant side of the ground. They were going to go down the other side of the ground where all the players were, but they came back and tried to open it up and find some space. It was just a little bit high to kick then to Connor.
After the boundary throw in, chance for Goddard, beaten to it by Griffin. Hit it inside the forward 50. Daniel Pearce, bit of a fumble. Tackle, ball jarred loose. Stanton hit that pack hard, left it behind though. De Boer hooks it towards goal. Dangerous spot here, 15 metres out. The left footer gets away. Hibbert across the face of goal to Dempsey. Now a chance for the Bombers on the outer side. Tracking it is Hocking, coming on the angle. Our ball magnet right there. Duffield closed him down. Melksham paddles it forward but couldn't keep it in. And Hocking slow to recover.
And there was just enough pressure again for him now, just enough to affect a really clean kick there. And then they've got the result they want, which is a stoppage out on the wing.
Rucks lock up again. There's a tired throw in by the boundary umpire. Mundy picks it up, tackled immediately, got the arms free. Duffield juggled it, controls it. High ball back to the wing, and it runs away from Stanton.
Duffield tends to be the Fremantle player. They'll try to release from a direct man-to-man defensive assignment whenever they can. They've been playing 7 players off the back of the centre square to set up a spare at the centre bounces. It's working really well for them.
2 minutes into the second term, and Essendon still searching for their first goal of the night. Daniel Pearce inside 50, Pavlich, while eating down Walters. Handball was looking for Ballantyne. Fletcher on him. How about that? Loose ball now for Hibbert to control. Main had him. Fletcher, kick ricochets back to Main, on the ground now for Pav. He might go off the ground here. Clever paddle to Ballantyne.
And Pavlich, contact below the knee, slid into the knee.
Not much more needs to be said.
But that fanatical pressure, I know we've spoken about it many times already, but that was just fanatical pressure by their forward line, wasn't it? The Essendon players had no time. They had no space. There were a couple of times there where they may have been able to escape. There's a free kick from Hibbert. That's that new rule, but I'm not sure that's how it should be applied.
I'm not sure either. I mean, it's a slide in. He sort of fell forward, and you can argue it was a trip, I guess, but I'm not sure whether that was a sliding motion, which is what...
Is that why they introduced the rule now?
Matthew Pavlich, who became a dad during the NAB Cup. He and wife Lauren with their first baby girl. Harper Rose. And he was looking for his first goal of the night. That's as bad an error kicking for goal for Matthew Pavlich as I think we've seen in 282 games of football.
I've got the hips a bit. He's kicked 2 goals 6 this year. He's actually normally a really beautiful kick at goal, but just so far hasn't got the rhythm.
Out of bounds.
Essendon just toying with the idea.